Well, it looks like we're finally done. I can go ahead and change the sign from under construction to Vindictive Gaming HQ Mansion. I think I'm gonna go ahead and try this before I start the video. I think it's gonna be pretty sweet, nice little addition. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and do it right now, real quick. Let me see. I can't do this. This is so fast. I'm so excited. It's finally done. I hope these people that are watching the video are gonna like it. And yeah, but anyways, yeah, I think it's done. Oh my god, hey, how are you guys doing? It's Sick here, back again with TA3 Productions and Vindictive Gaming, and as you can see from the video and from just about everything else and the sign and everything, the mansion's finally done. We're finally done with it. Check it out. It's amazing and I cannot wait. So if you're new to the channel, you might not have seen this, but I've been working on this for many months. And it looks like we're finally done. We're finally done. Check it out behind us. If you didn't know, this was actually a twin mansion to my left side of the mansion. And this mansion just totally triumphs it. So let's go ahead and give it a nice little cinematic view of everything.
Here we go.
Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into the tour, because that's what everybody's here for, to check it out. And boom, you can see right away there's an amazing door, 3x3. I believe that was made by Sci-Fi Guy. I think I watched his tutorial on how to do that, and that came out pretty cool. There's going to be all kinds of subscribe words, there's going to be all kinds of awesomes, and all kinds of good, so hopefully you don't take that from me. I know on my last video there was a lot of people that said that, but if you are one of those word counters, just go ahead and put it in the comment section below how many times I say awesome, because it's going to be a lot. And this is the main hall, the main entrance. You can see right on top of us there was actually a see-through glass to see up to the next floor. And I think that was a cool little addition. And we're going to go ahead and move on to the first living room of the mansion. And this is, boom, there's just a bunch of like bright colors. You can see right away this is what we wanted to do. Use some of that stained clay, the beautiful yellow. I think that came out amazing. I don't know if I just liked that enough, but I loved it. I love using color, and a lot of people when they build stuff will be a little bit of grayscale. There's a bunch of gray in here, so we had to spice it up. In the hallways you'll see a bunch of little small details like this. There's nothing really useful about them, but they're just pretty cool to look at. So I think if I was a mansion holder, I think that's what I would want to do. Anyways, let's go ahead and jump into the first bedroom. This is a tiny little bedroom. This is probably the smallest bedroom of the mansion. You can see some awesome views out there. You can see a bunch of subscriber island and stuff like that. But we're not going to stay in those rooms too long because we got too many of them and they're too beautiful and too big. So let's go ahead and move on. This is going to be the bathroom, the first bathroom we'll ever see. They're pretty much, they're all similar. You know, they just got like toilet paper and toilets and stuff, but every mansion has to have one. So moving on to our first master, this is going to be a nice one with the bathroom in here. You can see a pretty nice bathroom with the orange. I think the orange came out nice. And this is a nice walk-in closet. A lot of people don't add the big closets in there. And I think a bunch of the females that are watching this video are going to really like this house because there's just so many walk-in closets. And then, of course, you got to have a nice bed, and you can see into the subscriber line as well. And then you can also see in the tennis court. So if you're one of those tennis players or watch tennis, you'll love this room. Alright, so moving on out of that one, we can go ahead and move into the big grand kitchen. And we made this for pretty much everyone's dream, or every chef's dream. There's male chefs too as well. And you can see, boom, we got a nice little bar here. Get a little bit of, you know, you can drink a little bit of stuff. Orange juice if you're young enough, beer if you're old enough. And yeah, so we got the nice little refrigerator here. You can see the cakes in the background. We got a nice microwave. And the beautiful stove with a nice backdrop, and then just small countertops. We went with the snow with the black countertops. The tables are pretty nice. You use the anvils, and then we use the carpet on top of that, and I think that was a cool little effect. Alright, moving along to one of our feature rooms here. This is going to be our art museum / trophy room. You can see the Ender Dragon egg in there, like if we defeated him, so we want to keep it in a trophy case. But this is like basically a nice little feature room. This isn't a bedroom, but this is something you would have. And I love the low light in here. Just look at that. I think that's a nice little touch. And I think it just came out nice with the nice little benches there as well. Moving along, we have a nice piano room. So if you love to play music, you're going to love this room. But before we start talking about the awesome piano and just anything else in the mansion, I want to give a quick shout out to Ponyboy Tony Jr. He's probably my second-hand man in this build. Amazing designer. I'm going to have every kind of link I can find for him in my description because he did a wonderful job. Without him, I wouldn't be able to finish this, and a lot of the designs here were his. And yeah, so give him a quick shout out. Hopefully he puts his name in the comment section below, and we'll figure it out. But moving along, we're going to go ahead into, this is where we first entered, but I just wanted to show off the staircase. It's amazing. I like the lighting area, and everything's majestic about it. And then you have the amazing big window, and you can see even the bottom part. This is what I was talking about earlier, where you can see through it. I think it's a nice little touch. Right here, there wasn't too much furniture in here, but this is the V from Addictive. And some people didn't see that, but others did. But look at the ceiling, like the small details that we added into this. I think it's amazing. I just love this kind of stuff. And yeah, and you can see the big window. You can see right into Subscriber Island. You can see everything that y'all guys have built. Hopefully we open up that in the future as well to get y'all guys more into this world now that it's expanded, and start building more. Moving along, this is where we're going to be the relaxing room. This is going to be the den, the calm, the majestic, you know, where you're just relaxing kind of thing. You got your nice little laptop there to check your YouTube videos or check your Minecraft stuff. And I love just everything in here. The sugar cane is a nice little touch. It's beautiful, lights up nicely, and there's not a lot of light in here because that's where you want to relax. Alright, moving down the hallway, you can see we have 3 large paintings over here. They're very bright because we got the glowstone behind them, so that's pretty neat. Also to our right, we have a custom mural. This is something me and my fiance tried to implement in here. Because the paintings are all the same, we wanted to do something a little bit different, and this is how big the hallway is, so we wanted to use just regular blocks, and it came out pretty nice. I think we implement that other places as well. Coming into our purple room, or one of our many purple rooms, we use purple a lot just because the palette was so small. And you know, we just had a couple things. You could have your laptop here to check all your stuff online. And this is one of the many multi-dimensional rooms as well. You could step down, and it gives it a nice feel. It's something different, not something that's very static. You know, you just have something where you could step down, relax, and it kind of feels realistic. And I know a lot of people are going to ask, like, can we use these room designs? And I'm going to say, of course. That's why I'm doing this tour, to give you some inspiration. And yeah, so feel free to do that. If you want a tutorial as well, just let me know. But anyways, let's go to the restroom. Everybody, don't look at me. Don't look at me. Gotta go to the restroom real quick. You know, I gotta take a break. This is gonna be a long tour, you know. Yeah, I told you. I told you, don't look at me. Don't look at me. I'm just kidding. No, this is one of the biggest bathrooms in the house. You come in here, you have your own little shower with the soap, and then you also have the shower and the sponge. You know, you have the cool stuff, and then the closets, and then just the normal stuff you would see in a big bathroom. Because a lot of these rooms on the bottom floor don't have their own bathroom. Upstairs they do, but these are going to be like more of the guest rooms. Moving on, this is going to be another purple room, but I love this ice on top of the fireplace. This is one designed by Ponyboy Jr. 2, or Ponyboy Jr. I'm sorry, I don't know. It's the same thing. But yeah, you even have your Dell laptop up here. That's pretty neat, sitting on top of your bed, because a lot of people do have their laptops on the bed. But yeah, beautiful room, well done. Awesome. Alright, moving on to another little living area. There's a bunch of these throughout the room. Let's see if, oh nope, we got an off-brand laptop here sitting here. But there's gonna be a lot of just off little areas where you could sit and relax. And this is actually going to be the big fish tank. But of course, if you know me, you watch my channel, I don't use fish. I use squid. I use the big fish tanks. So yeah, it's pretty fun. Oh, whoa! Did you try to come out? It looked like he tried to attack me there. That's kind of weird. And yeah, hopefully he doesn't do that. Oh my god, he's coming out again. What is up with these squid? They don't want to be in there. They're like, let me out. I don't want to do that. So but yeah, that's amazing. I love doing the fish tanks like that. I think I was one of the first person to put squid in fish tanks, but I'm not gonna say that. That's kind of a stupid statement. I'm sure somebody's done it. Anyways, moving on to the grand hall. Look at this floor. This is gonna be amazing. And look at the ceiling. The ceiling it took a long time. You could see how detailed it is. But yeah, it was really cool to do, and when you look up now, I love it. Even when you're upstairs, you can see it. And this is like a dance hall little area. This is kind of like where you would meet, have a good time. You could probably put up some tables or something like that. sorry. The music got a hold of me and just got it in my soul. I had to get it out. Moving on, this is going to be our big conference room. You know, if you got this big house, you know, you've got to be in business. You got to be doing all kinds of stuff. And check out this conference room. I love it. You got even the windows to see across the lake and everything like that. But yeah, the conference room looks amazing. Come up here, you know, talk about bills, talk about the grown business stuff, the stuff that earns all this money. Check out Subscriber Island. Check out my subscribers when they build. And yeah, it's pretty neat. I love it. I think this room came out nice with the ice wall there. I really wish 4J Studios would add a ice that can't melt. I could do so many things with ice, but it's so limited. You know, it's so hard to do because, you know, you want to light up the room, but you also want to give that nice effect of ice window. And going through there's a nice little library, nothing too special, so I'm not going to talk too much about it, but this room is amazing. Like I said, I got to give it a dance because it's so beautiful. This was designed again by Ponyboy Jr. Man, he's such a great designer, so if you're looking for a designer to help you out, hit him up. He's an amazing designer. Just check this out. You gotta just step back and look at it. The ceiling is amazing, spot on. The purple is nice, you know, I love it. And he went with a lot of different colors that I wouldn't have used, like just the wood there, that's nice. It also gives a nice touch. And then the small details up on the top, it's pretty neat. One topic I want to talk about is lighting. You can see in this build, in this little area, there's a bunch of lights in here, but you really don't see too many of them. You know, there's some underneath the pool table and whatnot, but there's a lot of them that are hidden. And like I said, there's no torches inside of my mansion, and that's maybe something I want to do in the future. So if you want to see a tutorial on how we hide lights, let us know in the comment section below. Alright, so moving along, we're gonna sit into a nice little living area. You know, there's a lot of these living areas here. I know a lot of people are like, why do you have so many of them? We gotta think, if you're in a big mansion, you're gonna have a bunch of these. You know, you gotta read, you know, before you go to the restroom, of course. Here's a nice little bathroom. It's just a beautiful one. But yeah, you're gonna go into your enchantment room. You know, this is the enchantment room, and I know a lot of people are gonna say, well, that's not a right size enchantment room. You know, you gotta have one table, you gotta have the walls a certain height and stuff like that. I'm not too sure exactly. That's just for looks. You know, we're not really gonna enchant in here, but we wanted to give the Minecraft feel. We don't want to lose the Minecraft aspect of it. But yeah, you can see across the lake there's my twin mansion over there. It's pretty nice. And you come up here, you can actually see the enchantment room below. Just to know that you're still in the enchantment room, you know, you're just on top of it. But yeah, that's pretty neat. I love that little room, you know. It's something that I like to add. I like to add these small little rooms here. And here's going to be our first balcony. You can see in our backyard, and boom, the backyard is amazing. Again, I think most of it's done by Ponyboy Jr. I built the main stuff, but he went in and did the pretty stuff. And he's very good at that, like amazingly good at that. So, like I said, you're going to hear his name a lot because he did a lot of this mansion. He helped me a lot. He's probably my secondary designer. I built the mansion itself, but he did a lot of the interior. And I helped it, you know, every now and then. I'm not going to say I didn't do anything, but he did a lot of the cool stuff as well. But anyways, let's go ahead and move along. We got our nice little kitchen here. This is something if you want anything from a melon to a cookie to whatever, anything else. There's the subscriber island. You can see it looks nice with the sunset back there. That's pretty much a lot of the subscriber builds. We may open that up in the future where we invite the subscribers in to build on the subscriber island. And that was one of my favorite things to do. I love doing it. Over here, we got a nice little bar for the movie theater. And this movie theater came out amazing. I love it. Amazing. You hear that? I'm saying it a lot. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know people are already cringing. Like, why does he keep saying that? There's a lot of just describe words that I just cannot get out of my face. You know, these tutorials go on for too long. And then, you know, anyways, I'm not going to talk about it. But yeah, you could come check out some movies, some flicks, if you're old enough to say that. But yeah, I love it. Moving along, we're going to go into our bigger rooms. These are going to be some of the big rooms inside of the house. And you can catch the ceiling there. The ceiling was, oof, I just loved it. But yeah, moving on, this first room is actually something we built in a live stream. If you were lucky to see it, you might have seen it. You know, I don't know if you did. But I like to build it in the live streams because I want to show people that we're actually doing this. We're not sitting here like inviting people to do it. I built all this room by myself pretty much. And yeah, it was fun to do. Interacting while building is super fun. I love to just to live stream. You know, a lot of Minecrafters on the Xbox or something won't live stream. You know, I hate that. I always go to watch live streams and they're never there. But anyways, let's just go ahead and talk about this room. So this room is beautiful. It has its own bathroom, own big giant tub. You know, this is one of those jacuzzi tubs. You got your little toilet paper on the wall like normal. You got your fireplace, your little living area. There's a bunch of green in this room. This room's very green. But yeah, I love it. I like it. Got the double laptops here, so if you want to game freaking a little bit, do some live streaming. That's why I put that there. And then you got the closet. You got the beautiful walk-in closet. Like I said, the women are gonna love these rooms because they got these big closets, big TVs, big kitchens, and everything. You know, the kitchen part. You know, I'm not one of those guys like get back in the kitchen if you can cook. it's definitely a great thing to do. But yeah, anyways, moving along, got a nice little bathroom here. You know, nothing too special, just beautiful purple room. I think that's actually duplicated from downstairs, so you might have already seen that. But yeah, in here, nice little, just beautiful red room. I don't think we built this in the live stream. I built this after the live stream, if I'm not mistaken. I love the red. I didn't really use red too much because, you know, red's not a very great color to put in a bedroom. But I think it came out nice here. You can see, this is the left side of Subscriber Island. You can actually see Ponyboy Jr.'s room right there. Or not his room, his house. That house gets a lot of compliments. It's very beautiful. And then, of course, you got your bathroom, you know. And then you got your kitchenette. This is where we start implementing kitchenettes. You can see these rooms starting to become more advanced, more looking expensive. You got the added kitchenette kind of thing. These are more of the hotel rooms. These are more for the actual family members. Downstairs were more of for like the guest. You know, you come over, you can put them in the guest room. But these will start having the kitchenettes, the bathrooms, and the beautiful views. The views you cannot beat. And then, of course, you have the nice little amenities here. You got your little pool table. You got your pool cues. That's pretty neat. And, of course, when you got to relieve yourself, you have your own custom bathroom. You don't have to go in there. You do have to go to the showers in this floor. But, you know, that's where we stopped. We didn't add too many of the showers into the bathrooms. That's something I may go back in and add. Just because, you know, it gives it a nice, better feel. And, then, of course, the walk-in closet. You know, you got to have them. You got to have them. I think it's awesome. But yeah, this room, I like this room. This room is more modern, I think, and I loved it. But moving along, this is going to be the final room on this floor, so we're going to go ahead and jump upstairs. These are going to be the bigger rooms, and they're not necessarily better, but they are bigger on their own floor. They kind of feel more exclusive. But anyways, going on along, here we go. So we do have a big community bathtub. I don't know if that's going to be like a jacuzzi. I don't know. That's kind of weird to have its own little, like a community bathtub, but it's a jacuzzi for now. That's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say it's a jacuzzi. Do I say jacuzzi weird? Jacuzzi. I don't know. That's a weird word. Yeah, you can see right away we have a nice mural here. This is something I was talking about earlier with my fiance. We wanted to add these big murals. You know, they're pretty neat. I actually like the way they look. I mean, at first I was like, you know, it's not going to look like a mural, but those actually do look like murals. They're pretty neat. Skipping forward to complement that big bathroom, we got to do restroom there as well. This room is another beautiful room. Got the nice big ceilings. This is where you start, like I said, these are the big rooms. These have the walk-in closets with the big, you even have a couch in a walk-in closet. That's pretty neat. And then, of course, you got your bathroom. You know, bathrooms are going to be in, I think, every room in this room. I'm not sure. You got your YouTube checks. Check your YouTubes on that laptop there. And then, of course, the beautiful views. And then you got the step down. This is another multi-dimensional room with the beautiful pool table. Sorry, I just said beautiful like 20 times right there, but my bad. Anyways, moving along, we're going to go ahead and go towards our left ears. Our left ears are actually our elevators, but I'll show you that later. Alright, moving along. We got a room done here by Ponyboy Jr. I love the accent wall. That's pretty neat. And then this is one of the three in the house with a skylight. And you can see the stars when you're sleeping. And that is amazing. I love that feature. There's only, like I said, there's only 3 rooms in the house that could see it. And one of them I'm not going to show you in this next room, but there actually is a skylight. You can see it above it. You can see kind of the glowstone right there on the top. But this room, I don't know. This room gives me a GTA feel. Tell me in the comment section below, do you see GTA in this room? I don't know if it's maybe the orange, because I think one of the walls in the GTA houses is orange. Maybe that's why. But anyways, moving along, we got a nice purple room. I think I did this during a live stream. I'm not too sure, but I love the glass separator. I think that's nice. Like I said, if we could have the glass that don't melt, we could light up this room a little bit more, but we couldn't. And then of course we got the skylight. Like I said, I added this after I seen it in Ponyboy's room, and yeah, just a nice touch. And I think these are the top 2, so they have to be up on top of the roof here. So that's pretty neat to add those roof windows there. And of course this room has the bathroom and the tub as well, so you don't ever have to leave your room. You know, some of these rooms you have to leave your room. But yeah, moving along, this is going to be I don't know, this is like a peach room? I don't know, it's like pink. I would call it pink. Some people would call it salmon. Oh my god, I hate when people call it salmon. I'm like, really? It's pink! It's pink! This one has a nice bathroom as well. Not with the actual bathroom, so maybe it's just a restroom. You know, a lot of people confuse that. It's just a restroom. My bad. Moving along, this is going to be our last room on this floor. And this is a multi-dimensional room done by Ponyboy Jr. I love the rustic kind of feel. I don't know if he went for that, but I like it. I actually love the sugarcane. When we had the sugarcane in that one little room, there's actually his room right there, his house right there again. So he wanted to see his house. You know, that's a beautiful house. And maybe one day I'll show that. I don't know. I don't know if it's fully furnished or not, but maybe he could let us know in the comment section below if it's fully furnished, and maybe y'all could let me know in the comment section below if you want to see it. And we're running super fast, super fast. I probably just scared a crap ton of people, and if I did scare you, I'm sorry. I know it was all calm and mellow. We're like, yeah, we're in a nice mellow room, nice rustic feel, and I'm just like running super fast. I'm sorry, that was funny. But we're on the top here. This is where the helipad will be. You can see actually our Hunger Games. You can see our golf course to our left of the Hunger Games. And yeah, you got a beautiful view if you ever want to come up here. It's kind of sketchy, kind of way up here. And yeah, I wouldn't want to come up here because it's super high. And no thank you. Nope, I will stick downstairs. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and move back downstairs. We're going to go ahead and touch the basement. So we're going to go super fast again.
Here we go.
Alright, how's that for some elevator music? You know, that elevator music is awesome. I'm going to put it in the description so you can go ahead and either go listen to it, download it. I think it's for free. And it's an amazing song. I love to listen to it. And I think it gave it a nice feature. But anyways, we're in our man cave here. This is going to be a Pittsburgh Steelers themed man cave. I know a lot of people are going to say, well, what's up with the yellow and black? Well, that's the Pittsburgh Steelers colors. One of my favorite NFL teams to watch. And yeah, had to implement it here. And then of course you're gonna have the people that dislike it because it is the Pittsburgh Steelers. You know, I'm sorry. I like my team just like you like your team. But if you do dislike it because of the Pittsburgh Steelers thing, put it in the comment section below so I know, oh okay, it's just because of that. It's not because the video is bad. But yeah, anyways, moving along, you actually see the squid fish tank back there. And if you saw that painting, which is pretty neat, it's actually linked to a daylight sensor, even though there's a window right next to it, which is kind of stupid, but it actually lets you know when the sun is up, and that's actually pretty neat. Got the arcade games down here with the pinball machine, which is pretty neat. I actually wanted to add that as well. And then for my game freaks over here, we got the game setups here with the Xbox and the PlayStation maybe. I don't know. If you want something else, if you want just a PC, your PC Master Race here, are they here? Put it in the comment section below. You could use the computer as well. It's not only for them, you know. But yeah, this is the man cave here. It's this whole little area here. You can see the paint on the wall actually mixed together. But yeah, and here we got the beautiful, these are going to be the community bathrooms with the showers. You know, people are going to say, why do you need these big old showers? Well, you're going to find out just in a second. You've probably seen it in the teaser video. But, you know, you always got to have the showers. What do you need the showers for? I wonder if somebody could put it in the comment section before they watch the video. Stop the video here and put it. What would you need the showers for? What would you need them? Where do you see them? And what would you need locker rooms for? This is a nice little locker room, you know, nothing special. Something in here to grab what? What do you want to grab? I know the hype is real, but it's going to be a pool. Look at this pool. It's a big, you just want to jump in. You just want to jump in. It's awesome. I love it. I like the lights here. If you ever want to build a pool, this is something I recommend. I messed with it a little bit, and it gives it a nice look. Every time somebody comes in here, they're like, I like the lights. That's the only thing they talk about. So next time, add that to your pool. You know, it'd be nice. And you can see the line there. The line that's... Holy crap, we gotta make a run for it. I don't know, we gotta get turned down. Oh my god, there it is again. I'm just kidding. Those are just my wall of builders back there. So if that did creep you out, it might have. Anyways, moving on. This is our bowling alley. This bowling alley is very nice. I love it. You got the monitors up top. You even got the ball return. My fiance convinced me to do this, and I was like, you know what, that's a good idea. Even though the ball return just jumped out of the ball return. But here we go. Let's see if we can get it. Let's get it. Oh, come on. I guess it's not gonna work for the YouTube video or something. Right, anyways, let's go try this side. Forget it. Let's go. Let me see it. Come on. Let's see it. Come on. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, let's try this one more time. Please, come on. Let's go do it. Kind of fouled a little bit there, but yeah. Woo! Hope you guys enjoyed that. I know it took me a couple tries. I'm kind of a noob. But yeah, it's pretty neat to have some stuff like that inside of the basement, you know, just to have some fun, you know, give it some liveliness. But anyways, this is what was freaking us out earlier. This is going to be basically the wall of builders. You can check them out. Put them in the comment section below if you are on this wall. Let people know, you know, it's pretty cool. They helped me out. And yeah, like I said, if it weren't for some of these people, I really wouldn't have the mansion. Ponyboy Jr. for sure is one of the major key roles. And yeah, that guy just helped me a lot. And yeah, here's actually Laser Gaming for helping me on Twitter. My man, thank you for helping me out there. Now you're forever in my Hall of Fame. I don't know. I think it's kind of like a Hall of Fame. I don't know. But anyways, this pool is amazing. I love it. I think I want to go take a swim for it, but you know, I'm doing YouTube videos, so I'm not gonna go ahead and take the swim right now. But anyways, let's go ahead and keep moving along. Keep moving along. I know you guys don't want to be here too long, but in here, there's just easy stuff. You know, you got my polar bear here, like got over in Alaska. You know, I'm not actually an animal killer. I just bought it. It's actually fake. It's not even real. But don't tell anybody. Shh, shh, shh. Anyways, moving on to my garage. This is gonna be awesome. These are actually my race cars and my motorcycle. That's pretty neat. This motorcycle was actually built by one of my subscribers. I don't remember who it was. I think it was Twisting Chart, but I'm not too sure. But yeah, the cool thing about these cars, you can get inside of them and race in them. You know, I'm kind of a kid inside. You know, I'm sorry. Anyways, but yeah, they're both pretty optional. Oh, it looks like this one lost a wheel. It was going too fast. It must have hit a hubcap and just lost its hubcap. It's gone. I'm no longer here. That's pretty funny. But yeah, you could get inside of these. Both of these are pretty neat. Like I said, just sit inside of them and just have a good time. You know, you can even put the coal in here to make it simulate like the engine, you know, the engine exhaust and stuff like that. That's pretty neat. I like it. I thought it was pretty neat. I didn't think I was gonna find a car small enough to fit in my garage, but we did, and I love it. Look at this. This is pretty cool. Come in here to chill out. I think somebody should make like a simulator or something where you're actually driving. That'd be pretty neat. Anyways, moving along outside, we got the big boy hanging out here, and he's just hiding. Look at this. Look at this beautiful beast. This thing is awesome. Tell me you wouldn't want this in your garage. And look, he's already burning out. You can see in the background he's burning out. And you got the lights and everything. You can actually sit inside of there, but because you'll get trapped, I don't want to go in there. But yeah, you got the beautiful license plate in the background. See, that's the license plate. That's a YouTube channel. If you're not watching this on Vindictive Gaming, this is where the channel belongs. This is where the video belongs. But yeah. I think it came out nice. There is some bathrooms in there, but we're just going to go ahead and skip those and move along to the gym. Because do you lift, son? Do you lift? Do you run on the track? Because you're going to need this. This is awesome. This is where we got all of our lifting equipment here. You could run the track like this. And this would be me in real life. I'd be like, you know, this is too much. This is too much. I'm already tired. But yeah, you got everything from, you even got the treadmills in here if you don't like the track, you know, you want to sit stationary, watch some TV, you got the TV there with the monitor, and then of course you got the weights here on the walls. That's pretty neat. Like, I like those little additions there. And so most of the stuff I get on, I searched some stuff on YouTube, you know, but a lot of, a site that I don't ever see people advertise is Minecraft furniture. If you Google it, they have some pretty cool stuff. A lot of the stuff is from there, and I do get some stuff there. So I want to give them a quick shout out. You know, I'm pretty sure it won't help because I'm not like that big, but they do help a lot, and that's something where you can go and check out furniture. And yeah. Anyways, moving along to the backyard. This is a beautiful pool. I mean, this pool is just as good. Look at it. Look at this. It's amazing. These arches back here. Ponyboy Jr. I don't know how he came up with that theme, and I'm sure you've seen it somewhere, or maybe his brain is just that amazing. But yeah, look at this back view. Look at that. Look at that. It's like saying, look at that ass. Look at that ass. Look at it. Man, it's just, it came out nice, wonderful, and whew, I'm so glad. A lot of people even say the back looks better than the front, so that says a lot. But yeah, we got your basketball courts over here. You could shoot some hoops if you're a basketball player. Let's go ahead and pull out some ender pearls. You know, I gotta get some ender pearls out. Where they at? Here we go. Let's go ahead and shoot some hoops. Let's go shoot myself up there. I'm just gonna shoot myself. Let's see if I can make it. I don't know if did that go in? I don't know I don't know if I made it. Let's try it again over here. Let's try this. I don't know. Man, I'm a beast. I'm a beast at this game. No, I'm just kidding. I think it's actually a mess up. Let me see if I can throw this. I'm actually hitting the hoop and then falling down. I was like, man, I'm a beast. I'm a beast at this game. No, but yeah, I think you can actually make it in there. You just gotta throw it up and then like fall in, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, there you go. So see ya. So let me know in the comment section below who you guys want to win in the NBA Finals that's going on right now. You know, I think you got the Cavaliers and the Hawks on one side, and then you got Golden State and the Houston Rockets on the other side. So let me know who you want to win those series and who you want to win and go to the finals, and who you want to win in the finals. Let me know in the comment section below. That's pretty neat. And over here we got some tennis. You can use Ender Pros if you want. You know, tennis is kind of like if and you know, you can't really do too much, but you can see the basement down there. It's pretty neat. I might close it up with like some glass or something. But here's actually going to be my beautiful, beautiful garden here. This garden is nice. I mean, if you look on the top, I don't know if you can really see it, but there's actually lighting, and you're actually going to see it go off. You can see it lit up right now, but there's actually sensors, so it's not daylight, so it should be going off pretty soon, which is pretty neat. You can actually see what's going to happen. And there you go. Boom. So once it hits a certain time in the daylight, you know, the daylight sensor kicks in and it just turns it off. But during the day, you want to keep the light going like fluently. So what we do is turning them off at night is pretty neat. You come in here, you know, you got your regular wheat, your sugar cane, you got your flowers every now and then, And then, you know, if it's too dark, you can come downstairs because you can't really turn the lights up on top because, you know, they're sleeping. So down here, you're like, wow, it's dark down here too. So, but what you can do is just flip the switch and boom, you got lights up here. I like that little light switch there. And now you got your mushrooms back here. You know, some people might say it's a little sketchy, but you know, I always see like the mushrooms getting grown inside of the caves, so I like to leave it in their natural state. And then down here, you got all the small flowers that you're growing before you can put them out. You know, you got to grow them before you can actually plant them. But anyways, guys, I think we made it. I think we made it to the final part. And let's go ahead and put a secret word in here. The secret word is mango. If you say mango in the comment section below, you made it to this part of the video. And I just want to applaud you. I will reply to every person that says mango. I don't care. As long as you have like a Google account where I can actually reply. If you don't, I'll just give you a thumbs up. And if you give you a thumbs up, that means I can't reply. But again, thank you again. Hopefully you guys really enjoyed this tour. And I mean, this mansion took forever to build. And if you can, please just give this video a like, you know, share it to your friends. Let me know in the comment section below which room is your favorite room. And maybe if you want me to do a tutorial, let me know as well. But anyways, guys, hope you guys really enjoy. And until next time, guys, I've been Sick on the Six.